At 72, Samuel thought his kidneys were fine, tireless workers keeping his body clean. Then a doctor's warning hit. Silent damage was creeping in, threatening chronic kidney disease. If you're over 50 or simply care about your health, listen closely. In this video, we share Samuel's journey and 3 fruits that can detox your kidneys and fight CKD naturally. Stay until the end for simple ways to make them part of your life. Drop a comment if you're ready to protect your kidneys. Let's begin. Fruit 1. Cranberries, your shield against kidney threats. Samuel's morning used to start with coffee, black, no fuss. At 72, he never thought his kidneys needed more until a sharp pain and a doctor's visit changed everything. A urinary tract infection had crept up, a warning of worse to come, kidney stones or chronic damage. His doctor pointed to cranberries, tiny red warriors that could have spared him the scare. Cranberries became Samuel's first regret, not knowing their power sooner. These tart berries aren't just a holiday side. They're a kidney's best friend, fighting infections and stones with unmatched strength. For anyone over 50, they're a must to keep kidneys thriving, a natural shield against silent threats. Before, Samuel ignored his body's signals, slight, fatigue, occasional discomfort, writing them off as age. He didn't know kidneys filter 50 gallons of blood daily, vulnerable to bacteria like E. coli that sneak into the urinary tract. Left unchecked, infections climb to the kidneys, scarring delicate tissue. Cranberries stop this. They're packed with proanthocyanidins, antioxidants that block bacteria from clinging to urinary walls. Instead of festering, germs flush out, with urine slashing infection risks. Samuel learned this too late. His infection could have been avoided with a daily glass of juice. Now he swears by it, wishing he'd started years ago. "I thought I was fine," he says, voice heavy. "One scare woke me up." Then there's kidney stones, Samuel's other fear. His cousin endured their agony, a memory that haunts him. Cranberries help here too, with quinic acid that spikes urine acidity, breaking down minerals like calcium oxalate before they crystallize. Studies back this. The American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found cranberry juice cut UTI rates in women, while the Journal of Urology showed it cleans the urinary tract, easing kidney strain. Samuel's doctor warned that stones, if frequent, could weaken kidneys, paving the way for CKD. Now he sees cranberries as insurance, a small habit to dodge big pain. His daughter Lily noticed the change. "Dad's brighter," she says. "He's not just drinking juice, he's fighting back." But it's not just science. Cranberries gave Samuel control. After his scare, he felt helpless, his body betraying him. Learning to fight back with food shifted that. He blends cranberries into smoothies, sprinkles dried ones on salads, or sips unsweetened juice. Tartness, now a comfort. It's not about fear anymore, it's about power. Others in his senior group echo this. Mary, 68, dodged a second UTI with cranberries. Tom, 75, swears they eased his stone risk. Their stories mirror Samuel's. Small changes, big wins. Yet he warns, not all cranberry products work. Sugary cocktails or sweetened dried berries dilute benefits, spiking blood sugar, a CKD risk itself. Practical tip: start with pure cranberry juice, 4 ounces daily, diluted if tart. Blend fresh berries into yogurt or add unsweetened dried ones. To oatmeal, check labels, avoid added sugars. If you're on blood thinners or have CKD, ask your doctor. Cranberries can interact with meds. Visit stores for organic options. Quality matters. "I wasted years," Samuel sighs. Don't wait for a scare to start. His regret isn't just pain, it's lost time, a plea to act before kidneys falter. Fruit 2. Watermelon, nature's flush for your kidneys. After his infection scare, Samuel, at 72, vowed to listen to his body. He'd ignored thirst too long, sipping coffee over water, leaving his kidneys parched. A doctor's words lingered. Dehydration was starving his kidneys, risking stones and chronic damage. Then came watermelon, a sweet, juicy savior he wished he'd embraced sooner. Watermelon became Samuel's second lesson, not just a summer treat, but a lifeline for kidneys working overtime. For anyone over 50, it's a delicious way to flush toxins, ease strain, and keep CKD at bay. A gift from nature too good to overlook. Samuel hadn't realized how much his kidneys craved water. Filtering 50 gallons of blood daily, they needed hydration to sweep out waste. Years of skimping on fluids left him sluggish, his urine dark, a sign toxins were lingering. Watermelon. 90% water, change that. Its juice hydrated him like nothing else, lightening his kidneys' load. He'd bite into a slice, cool liquid spilling, and feel alive again. It's not just taste, he says, eyes bright. It's like my body's thanking me. But it's more than water. Watermelon citrine, an amino acid, boosts blood flow. Poor circulation had taxed Samuel's kidneys, his high blood pressure a silent threat. Citrine relaxed his vessels, easing the strain, a small act cutting CKD risks. Then there were kidney stones, Samuel's dread since his cousin's ordeal. His doctor warned, low fluids let minerals clump, forming crystals that cut like glass. Watermelon's diuretic power helped. It ramped up urine flow, diluting those minerals, calcium, oxalate, before they hardened. A study in the Journal of Food and Nutrition Research found water-rich fruits like watermelon lower stone-forming substances, a truth Samuel clung to. He'd seen a friend, Clara, 70, writhe from stones, her fear now his caution. I won't go through that, he vowed, slicing another wedge. Watermelon's lycopene, an antioxidant, added armor, fighting inflammation that could scar kidneys. Research links lycopene to slower CKD progression, a shield Samuel didn't know he needed until now. His son Daniel saw the shift. Dad's got energy, he says, relieved. He's not just eating, he's healing. Samuel felt it too. Less fatigue, clearer skin, a spark he'd lost. But it wasn't easy at first. Winter meant no fresh watermelon, and he'd balked at frozen chunks. Daniel pushed him. Blend it. Cube it. Make it work. Now Samuel tosses it into salads or smoothies, a ritual grounding him. Clara joined in, her stone fears easing with each bite. Yet Samuel warns, CKD patients must check with doctors. Watermelon's potassium can spike dangerously if kidneys falter. Diabetics too need care. Its sugars, though natural, demand portion control. For Samuel, it's balance. Half a cup, savored, not gulped. Practical tip. Eat a small watermelon wedge daily. Fresh in summer, frozen in winter. Blend with mint for a detox smoothie or cube into salads with cucumber. Limit to 1 cup if diabetic. CKD patients, ask about potassium. Choose seedless for ease. Check ripeness. Firm, heavy. Store cut pieces chilled, eat within days for freshness. I ignored my thirst too long, Samuel murmurs. Don't let your kidneys beg. His lesson isn't just fruit, it's life, a call to hydrate before damage whispers. Fruit 3. Lemon, your zesty guard against kidney stones. By 72, Samuel thought he'd learned enough from his kidney scare. Cranberries for infections, watermelon for hydration. But a new fear loomed. Kidney stones, sharp enough to drop a man to his knees. His neighbor Ruth had suffered them, her groans echoing in his mind. When his doctor suggested lemons, Samuel scoffed. Lemons, really? Yet they became his third revelation, not just a tart garnish but a fierce protector of his kidneys. For anyone over 50, lemons are a simple, powerful way to dissolve stone risks, flush toxins, and fend off CKD's shadow, a bright shield he wished he'd held sooner. Samuel hadn't grasped how stones form, minerals like calcium oxalate clumping in kidneys when fluids or defenses run low. He'd felt twinges lately, brushed off as strain, but his doctor warned, ignore this, and agony follows. Lemons fight. Back with citric acid, a natural force that binds calcium in urine, stopping crystals before they grow. They also boost citrate, a compound that dissolves tiny stones, keeping kidneys clear. Samuel learned this after a tense checkup. His urine tests hinted at stone risks, a wake-up call. I wasn't ready for that pain, he says, voice low. Lemons gave me a way out. A Journal of Urology study confirmed it. Lemon water slashed stone recurrence, a fact that turned Samuel's doubt to trust. Beyond stones, lemons detoxed him. Kidneys filter toxins daily, but Samuel's years of soda and stress had piled up debris. His skin sallow, his energy drained. Lemon's vitamin C and flavonoids scrubbed his system, easing inflammation that could scar kidneys. He'd sip warm lemon water at dawn, the tang waking his senses, and feel lighter, cleaner. Research ties vitamin C to lower CKD risks, protecting kidney cells from oxidative stress, damage Samuel now feared. His sister Ellen, 69, saw stones ruin her health. Her regret pushed him. "I won't follow her path," he vowed, squeezing another half. Ruth, too, started lemons after her ordeal, her smile returning. "It's not just juice," she told Samuel. "It's hope." His daughter, Lily, noticed the change. "Dad's sharper," she says, proud. "He's not just drinking, he's guarding himself." But starting wasn't simple. Samuel's stomach balked at Lemon's bite, too acidic at first. He learned slowly, dilute it, sip gently. Now he drizzles lemon on salads, adds slices to tea or blends it into smoothies, a ritual of care. Others followed. Ellen cut soda for lemon water, her energy up. Ruth swore it eased her aches. Yet, Samuel cautions, CKD patients must check potassium levels. Citrus can tip them. Acid reflux sufferers, like his friend Tom, need small doses to avoid burn. For Samuel, it's a daily glass, savored, not rushed, a promise to his kidneys. Practical tip: squeeze half a lemon into 8 ounces of warm water each morning. Sip slowly to wake your kidneys. Add slices to cold water for day-long detox or zest. To dressings for flavor. CKD patients ask about potassium. Reflux sufferers start with a quarter lemon. Buy organic for purity. Store lemons at room temp for juiciness. "I ignored my risks too long," Samuel murmurs. "Don't wait for stones." To teach you. His fight isn't just lemon, it's defiance, a call to shield your kidneys now. Lifestyle tips: building a kidney-strong life. At 72, Samuel thought eating cranberries, watermelon, and lemons was enough to save his kidneys. But after a second doctor's visit, he faced a harder truth. Food alone couldn't shield him from chronic kidney disease's creep. His blood pressure was high, his sleep poor, his habits a patchwork of old comforts. Salty snacks, skipped walks, late nights. The doctor's words stung. Kidneys need a life, not just a diet. Samuel's fourth lesson was his toughest: building. Daily habits to strengthen his kidneys, a fight for anyone over 50 to keep CKD's grip at bay. These aren't just tips, they're armor, forged from regret he hopes you'll dodge. Samuel hadn't seen how his choices piled up. Kidneys filter 50 gallons of blood daily, balancing fluids, minerals, hormones, but his salty dinners and soda, habit strained them. High sodium spiked his blood pressure, a top CKD driver. He'd ignored it, shrugging off headaches, until a reading of 150/90 jolted him. Cutting salt became his first step. He swapped chips for carrots, canned soups for homemade, herbs for table salt. A study in the Journal of Hypertension links low-sodium diets to better kidney function, a fact Samuel now lives. "I thought salt was harmless," he says, shaking his head. "It was choking my kidneys." Hydration was next. He'd barely drunk water, leaving toxins to linger. Now he carries a bottle, aiming for 8 glasses daily, sometimes with lemon for zest. His friend Clara, 70, followed, her fatigue fading. Then came diet balance. Samuel loved fried foods, but diabetes loomed, another CKD trigger. He learned kidneys thrive on whole foods: kale, peppers, fish, quinoa. Healthy fats, olive oil, nuts kept him full without harm. Research in the American Journal of Kidney Diseases shows plant-based diets slow CKD progression, a path Samuel embraced. His son, Daniel, cooked with him, grilling chicken, tossing salads. "Dad's meals are alive now," Daniel says, grinning. He's not just eating, he's protecting himself. Exercise followed. Samuel started walking 20 minutes daily, heart pumping, circulation easing kidney strain. Yoga with Ruth, his neighbor, added calm, her stone pain a reminder to move. But he warns, overdoing it risks harm, hydration matters. Sleep and stress were harder. Samuel's late nights left him groggy, inflammation rising, a CKD ally. Poor sleep, studies show, spikes blood pressure, taxing kidneys. He set a 10 p.m. bedtime, dimmed lights, banned screens. Ellen, his sister, joined, her CKD scare pushing them both. "Sleep's my reset," Samuel says. "I feel it in my bones." Medications posed another trap. He'd popped ibuprofen for aches, unaware it could scar kidneys. His doctor switched him to safer options, a lesson Clara learned late, her function down 20%. Alcohol and smoking too. Samuel quit beer, limited wine to a glass weekly. Research ties heavy drinking to kidney damage. He saw it in a cousin, now on dialysis. Checkups sealed it. Samuel's early tests missed CKD signs. High creatinine crept up silently. Now he goes yearly, urging Daniel to start young. "I was blind to my risks," he murmurs. Tests opened my eyes. Ruth's late diagnosis haunts him. Her CKD advanced, options few. For Samuel, these habits aren't chores. They're freedom, a life reclaimed from fear. Practical tip. Drink 8 glasses of water daily. Carry a bottle. Add lemon for flavor. Swap salt for spices. Choose fresh over processed. Walk 30 minutes, try yoga, but stay hydrated. Sleep by 10 p.m. Limit alcohol to 1 drink weekly. Avoid ibuprofen overuse. Get yearly kidney tests, eGFR, creatinine. If diabetic or hypertensive, monitor daily. "I built my life too late," Samuel sighs. "Start now. Your kidneys won't wait." His fight is yours, a blueprint to outrun CKD's shadow. Samuel's journey taught him kidneys don't wait. Cranberries, watermelon, lemons, and new habits saved him from CKD's edge. At 72, he learned late, but lives stronger. Don't wait for warnings. Start today. Sip lemon water. Choose a fruit. Walk a little. What's one step you'll take? Share below and let's inspire each other. Subscribe for more senior health tips to thrive at any age. Protect your kidneys. They're worth it.